But yeah, as a duo, Zeri, Renata, the scaling is really crazy. And I mean, they do have Nautilus ult to try and lock it down, but I think it is a good matchup for Misfits.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I like Misfits bot lane more.
Yeah.
Advantage for himself, while Irrelevant is now finally able to fight back. You can see why that pressure is going in his favor. Lysandra as well. Lots of AoE early on in the game. And dives, we saw it go so wrong for Astralis in the previous game. This one much earlier, should be much easier to execute. Demolish proc already coming through. Maybe they can just go for the plate. Niski on the way up as well. No one's taking the tower aggro yet. It's Elyoyo immediately. He starts to run away slowly but surely. The Ice Shard goes a bit wide, but the auto will not. Mad Lions grab first blood.
Very good patience there by Elyoyo. The only way this dive would be messed up is Niski to just push out this next top wave base and then take over mid again.
But credit to Mad Lions for adjusting their lane assignments on the fly and the way they worked with their recalls, even if the timings were not ideal. Mursa doing what he can to flash over the wall, hooking, locking him down.
Wow.
Blast Cone, they have to get away from that one. Mursa just instantly gone. The amount of damage coming out from Unforgiven is unbelievable.
Yeah, no flash. Dive irrelevant again because all of your team's bot side, and it looks like that's going to be the play for Mad. 3-man top for the third time in the game. Irrelevant extremely low, no mana. GP ult to push the wave in. Irrelevant has to kind of tank the wave here to stop them from being able to get to the tower range. And they're going to go anyway.
Nowhere for him to go, just trying to delete the wave so they cannot push any further.
Mad Lions just playing with the information. They have information.
Neon, of course, a little bit ahead in XP as he's been left alone for a very long period of time, but well, now the problem comes to bot lane. They did enough on the top side of the map. They're going to look for a little bit more here on the bottom side. They know the support is vulnerable. There is no cleanse for Mursa. That is easy pickings. Only level 5. A perfect hook right as one body falls. Another will follow. The Renata Thrall will not find any more purchase, and Neon just barely managed. Well, only mid has remained relatively untouched, mostly as a result of Niski never being there. He doesn't like his lane. He's a second jungler, effectively. But now finally he gets to come home and maybe look for a dive here onto Neon. No cleanse, as you highlighted. Locked up as he tries to get over the wall. Give this man a break. Buys a bit more time with the bailout, though, but cannot quite get it done. Unforgiven firing back and finding the kill.
Okay, 1-for-1. Not the worst there for Misfits. We'll see if they can find more here. Schlatan's on the way. Mad don't have vision on him. Niski no flash. Unforgiven does. No pullback from Mursa. Looks like they can play towards an objective here. Misfits have tempo through. Looks like Mad just want to get this mid-tier one. Herald will be dropped. Armut's on the way. 5-man siege. Neon.
Neon in trouble.
Cleanse
Timing that cleanse. The root still manages to come through. Kaiser not going to overcommit on the hook. It's just going to be about breaking down mid-tier 1. Second charge should come out as well.
They're going to go for 2 towers here. They don't have Lysandra ult.
Relevant off to the side. This could be big. Instead, turning to Niski, though, going for the knock-up onto Lysandra. That's a difficult target to finish off. Trying to just get him out of the fight as Armat leaps out to safety, trying to get away. Stun coming over the wall. VTO going to be away from that one. Here comes the Renata ult across the wall. They're going to start tearing each other to pieces. Schlatan now stepping in. Unforgiven so incredibly strong. He's still standing. Unforgiven going to get taken down.
Ooh.
The bailout coming in clutch. Niski will not turn back, and Misfits find the fight.
There you go, Misfits. They get the Dragon. They're on soul point for the rest of the game. 1 steal for a trade of death is absolutely fine later on. Mad Lions face checking into darkness. No Ornult. They're just going to start it up. Looks like they just want to try to look for the flip. If Elyoyo goes in, they can look for it. Eyes on Niski.
Niski ready. A lot of AoE damage. Hook is going to go wide, though. That's going to be big. Niski not going to take the claw into the midst of the team. Neon waiting over the wall. Dragon getting lower and lower. Elyoyo now trying to step forward. Bailout coming through. Rather, ulti coming over the wall. Niski now going in. Neon, that's going to be the cleanse now. Burn down. Misfits retreating as 5. They know that they got what they came for. They do not need to risk anything else. Right in the middle of Niski, that's a 3-man. Now going to go golden. Buys himself a brief moment as the rest of the team goes through. It's a reset for Elyoyo. It's going to be Misfits getting slaughtered. The 2-man knock up into the wall. The resets left and right. Vatio trying to get something done. Neon running for the hills. But overall, Mad Lions taking everything but the Dragon.
It's a 3-for-1. The question that Misfits are going to ask themselves now is, can Mad do Baron? If they can't, well, there is a way that they can win this game. It's just really, really difficult.
Only gets harder. Oh, and surviving under the towers with only the Ahri for reliable wave clear. Very quickly find themselves collapsed on.
Yeah, they want to get this top tier 2 here. Mad Lions want to keep Misfits in their base, keep them responding. Looks like Misfits want to answer and defend this. All 5 of them up here. There's no 1-4 here from Mad Lions, so there's no pressure on any other lanes, so Misfits can just invest everyone here to defend. Kaiser hits VTO.
Lands in. Schlaton sidestepping, sentences VTO to death. He goes golden, buys himself a brief moment. Gonna be good. Hostile takeover, buys a bit more space. GP getting cut down.
Okay, Misfits.
Maybe they found it. VTO, he's still got 2 stacks left. Niski's all out of mana, and now Unforgiven, the last man standing.
Okay,
doing
Misfits.
So much work, but it does not matter. Misfits, how do they do it?
That was a massive fight for Misfits. I don't know how many people Mursa hit with that ultimate, that hostile takeover. I think it was at least 10 seconds. They just need to buy a bit more time. Eyes on Niski though, he's looking for Neon. They should know that he has no cleanse. He's Mad Lion's target.
Going in, kicking the jungler away. Maybe a little bit of a mistake, because now he's just going to get locked up. He has to follow up onto Elyoyo. VTO pursuing. They're just trying to take out the jungler. In the meantime, Mad Lions, what is their call? The Charm manages to connect. VTO, the hero play. We talked about jungle mid, and here they are standing strong as they find the jungler of the Mad Lions. Mad Lions are now forced to commit. They have to stay for this play, but it does not work. Niski overstays the hostile takeover. Glista and GP beating the hell out of each other, and it's Misfits who are coming out on top. Neon ready to go over the wall in a moment if he needs to. Kaiser getting thrown back in, trying to buy space, trying to buy time, but it's Unforgiven. He laid a Forgotten in the fight, but he still does so much damage. Armand in the midst of the pit, but Neon is stacking. He's got so much speed, he's got so much damage. It's an absolute brawl. It is a bloodbath, but Misfits will find the Infernal Soul.
They have no smite. They're being very cautious about this because they need to secure it, but the Mad Lions of Misfits have done it. An ace in top lane, a win.
Their composure. Yeah, that Callista damage is nuts, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't get the objective in the end.
Charm hits. They can find a kill here if Irrelevant pops the ult. They're going to commit towards it. Kalista ult on cooldown.
Going to get locked up here. They need resets. They need the Lissandra passive. They need the Viego possession. They will get nothing.
They're going to keep going here. We'll see if Misfits turn towards a Baron. It's a very, very risky call, but you have all your ultimates up, so why not go for it? You have the Infernal Soul, which is worth heaps of gold as well. Mad Lions will see their vision. They have absolutely none of it. Maybe a couple pinks in inventory, but support being down makes it so hard. Who face checks? Niski's going to have to be the one to step up. He doesn't have flash, though. One CC hits, he's dead. Irrelevant. Eyes on him. Zlatan looking for the kick.
Kicking Unforgiven back into the team. The CC is there. The damage is there. The GP ult is big, though. Keep your eyes on the barrels, baby. Arma can do something. Neon very, very low, but Mad Lions getting cut down as VTO starts to tear through the team members one at a time. Irrelevant. The front line that they needed. Misfits find another fight. They will look for the Baron.
Massive play by Zlatan. It's just unfortunate he didn't get the bailout as he got the kick, so he falls. They're gonna turn towards this Baron, but they have no smite. Elyoya had to base. He was way too low HP. Armut, 1 versus 4. One barrel combo could kill Mursa and Neon, but VTO misses the charm. Orange used anyway. Root connects.
Kaiser now coming in. There's no way he can get a barrel on that pit.
This is risky. Misfits have very
lower,
little tools here. Kaiser's just gonna go in.
Lower, VTO locked up. Ultra Shock Laser, a bit of poke.
Elyoya's almost here. They have to finish.
Where is it gonna go? Arma throwing out the Q a little bit early. They're gonna finish the Baron, but they might all lose their lives in the process. VTO taking out the base off as fast as humanly possible. He does. He manages to escape. Infernal and the Baron on the top side, but it does not matter. When that opportunity presented themselves, Misfits found it. Now they're looking to break down this tier 2 tower, but here comes the TP.
Here comes Niski. Neon has cleanse. Mursa, of course, doesn't, so he might be the target here for Niski. They're bunched up.
This is the worst place to be against Lissandra. Everybody locked up into the immediate GP, but it's not the takeover. It's so damn good. Misfits turn on an instant, baiting them into the fight. VTO now hunting for blood as everything falls apart. They thought they had them in the pinch, but Misfits will not fall.
They can end the game here. They have a wave. It's 40 seconds on the rest of Mad Lions. It looked like they had Misfits in a choke, but it was Mad Lions who grouped up against the hostile takeover, the massive Ornult. Huge plays from Misfits. They're going to push in here. Can they end?
The counter engage just too much for Mad Lions to deal with.
They have to go for it. They have to go for it. Irrelevant just needs to step up and tank them. Elyoya and Unforgiven. What can you do?
2 men standing. Enough resets, maybe, just maybe you get something done, but they can't. They cannot stand strong.
They're too scared.
The cannon minions are here. Unforgiven just trying to shred it, but Neon now happy to have a little bit of a 1v1 for a brief moment. The bailout still there to buy him a bit more space, to buy a bit more time. A little bit of an ego battle.
Okay, Unforgiven.
He's gonna lose it in the end. Unforgiven clearing the way. Misfits. Oh no, Misfits, what have you done to build up such a massive lead, to throw it all away on the back of an ego battle?
Didn't have the level 16 just yet. Who's gonna get the dragon?
Elder, bounty on top of the Elder, on top of everything that has happened in this game. And you cannot be a European team if you are not ready for the backdoor, but Mad Lions are committing a lot. The ward will fade away, limiting that option, limiting that potential. Neon, though, very fast.
Elyoya.
Leap over the wall, could try to go for something instead.
Here they go, here they go.
Pit. Potential 50-50 as they try to burn it down. 4K, they're holding it, they're gonna get the shutdown. VTO now running, the Nautilus ult is not gonna amount to a single thing. Niski's on the back side, but it's too little, too late. The hostile takeover by this space. He manages to make it work. Niski in the middle of everyone, but the Lissandra damage on its own will not be enough. Misfits stand tall.
Can they get the dragon? Can they get the dragon? There's no smite.
Maybe they can get it. Maybe they can find the reset. There has to be hope. There has to be something, but there is nothing left in this game for Mad Lions. They thought they had the win on a silver platter. This could be the greatest play we have seen all year. One more, maybe he can get it done, but no, the Genji flare to come out. VTO, our own EU Chovy in the final moments.
Misfits is gonna end. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the game that they shouldn't have. Close the game.
Baron set to fall again. If this one falls, surely it will be game over. It could all just come down to the fight.
Here they go.
Engage now coming out. VT off to the side looking for the pick. Unforgiven again! Locked up! It's so Unforgiven damage! Unforgiven! No, he's not! Yes, he is! Unforgiven falling. That is the death sentence. Mad Lions, 3 members still standing, but they are dead.
It's over.
Men walking. That is the final nail in the Mad Lions coffin. They built half of it themselves, but Misfits are more than happy to finish it for them. Armut running. Misfits running down the mid lane towards the Nexus to finish this game, to move up, to tie with the Thrallas, to turn around their season. They will find the upset win. They will take down the Mad Lions.
Whew. That was intense. That was incredibly intense. But in that last fight, what happened? Mad Lions just looked like they went into that fight thinking it was already lost. Niski instantly dies, Unforgiven dies, the positioning wasn't great, Misfits incredible turn. And Mad Lions will be killing themselves for that one, being so far ahead.